Have you ever noticed how we've demonized the sun? Like it's some kind of cosmic villain just waiting to ambush us with wrinkles and cancer? And yet, it's literally the reason we're alive. As we all know, no sun, no photosynthesis, no food, no life. But we'll get to that. Let's start with a few fun facts about our friendly neighborhood star. The sun is so big, you could actually fit like 1.3 million Earths inside it. And did you know that light from the sun takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us? NASA also discovered that the sun emits actual sound vibrations. You can find recordings online. It sounds like the universe is purring. Oh, and those gorgeous northern lights? Those are the results of solar flares bouncing off the Earth's upper atmosphere. Pretty amazing for something we've been told to fear, right? Now, let's dive into what this star does for you beyond giving you those golden hour selfies. The sun is your body's original therapist, nutritionist, and alarm clock. Let me explain. The sun doesn't just light up the sky, it lights up your biology. Your body actually makes vitamin D when sun rays hit your skin, using cholesterol as the raw material. Yes, the same cholesterol they told you was bad. Turns out, without it, you literally can't make this hormone like vitamin that supports your immune system, regulates calcium absorption for stronger bones, and even reduces your risk of depression, fatigue, and autoimmune issues. The next thing we need to talk about are circadian rhythms, your internal timekeeper. Your body runs on light. Morning sunlight hitting your eyes tell your brain, hey, it's daytime, time to wake up, digest food, and get stuff done. That sets off a chain reaction. Cortisol rises, melatonin drops, digestion kicks in, and your mood stabilizes. Even 20 minutes of morning sun can reset your internal clock and help you sleep better at night. Spending time in natural light, especially as a child, also reduces the risk of myopia, also known as nearsightedness. And the sun doesn't stop there. It also regulates testosterone, melatonin, and serotonin. All of these are crucial for your energy, mood, focus, and sleep. This isn't just woo-woo, it's biochemistry. If you're feeling down, just get outside. Lack of sunlight is linked to seasonal affective disorder, a type of depression that hits hard in the darker months. So, how did we go from worshipping the sun to fearing it? Well, a big part of the story is sunscreen, and we have to talk about that. So, what if I told you that in trying to protect ourselves from the sun, we may have created a new problem? What's in a typical sunscreen? Many popular sunscreens contain chemicals like oxybenzone, octinoxate, homosalate. Sounds like stuff from a chemistry exam, right? Well, your skin absorbs these chemicals. A 2021 study in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health found that these compounds can act as endocrine disruptors, mimicking hormones like estrogen and throwing your system off balance. They've been actually found in urine, blood plasma, and even breast milk. Not only that, some of these chemicals generate free radicals when exposed to UV light, meaning they might cause DNA damage under sunlight, the very thing they're supposed to protect you from. Let that irony simmer for a second. Now, here's where it gets really wild. You'd think that more sun increases the risk of skin cancer, but real-world data paints a very different picture. In a 2016 review in Dermatoendocrinology, researchers found that outdoor workers who get far more sun exposure actually have lower rates of melanoma than indoor workers. Why? Regular sun exposure seems to stimulate protective responses in the skin and boost vitamin D production. So the very thing we thought would be giving us cancer might actually be protecting us from it. Ultimately, it becomes more and more obvious that the sun isn't your enemy, but it's not like your Netflix subscription either. You don't need it 12 hours a day. Here's a better approach. Aim for morning sun when sun rays are gentle and rich in blue light that sets your circadian clock going. If you're fair skinned, start with 5 to 10 minutes and slowly build up. If you have darker skin, you actually need more sun to get the same vitamin D boost. Maybe 30 to 45 minutes or more, depending on where you live. It's important to avoid burning at all costs. That's when damage happens. And cover up naturally with hats, clothing, or shade, rather than slathering on chemical armor. Okay, now we've covered the science, let's go a bit more out there. There are people, rare yes, who claim to live in pure sunlight. No food, no water, just light, breath, and vibes. They're often called breatharians. They've existed in various forms across spiritual traditions, from yogis in the Himalayas to mystics in South America. Some even practice sun gazing, standing barefoot on the earth and staring at the sun during sunrise or sunset hours. Why? They believe the light nourishes the pineal gland, awakens higher consciousness, and sustains the body energetically. Now, I'm not telling you to ditch lunch and go stare into the sun. That's how you burn your retinas and get yelled at by your optometrist. But symbolically, it's kind of fascinating because even at the cellular level, we are light eaters. I mean, plants convert sunlight into energy through photosynthesis, right? And then we eat the plants, and we eat the animals that eat the plants. So we're literally running on processed sunlight. So maybe breatharians are just skipping the middleman. Whether you take it literally or see it as a spiritual metaphor, it reminds us of something powerful. The sun is not just a ball of gas. It's life force, it's order, it's rhythm. And maybe, just maybe, it's something more. We've been taught to fear the sun, but in truth, it's our oldest ally. It heals, it energizes, it sets the rhythm for our hormones, our moods, our sleep, our joy. So the next time you step outside and feel that warm glow on your skin, maybe don't run from it. Welcome it. Feel it. Let it remind you, you are alive. Just don't overcook yourself, okay? If this sparks something in you, maybe even rewired a belief or two, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, I'm not a doctor, just someone who loves truth, sunlight, and dismantling fear, one video at a time.